Following total atomic annihilation, you may want to watch this live stream of Fallout 4, where we go to Nuka World to finish the final quests.
Hello, welcome back to the channel with me, Dragonborn McQueen, and we are live today. And you will be like, this isn't where we left it last night or last live stream, if you're watching in future on YouTube, and you'll be right, because I have rushed over here to do a little bit of building, and I acquired a level up. Now, I've put a roof on one of the buildings. This is the best building to put a roof on, in my opinion. The best one, indeed. Let's post links everywhere on Discord servers. And, just going to quickly do that. But yeah, right, so I'm on the roof. This is the best building to put a roof on, in my opinion. You can see where it is. It's in the cul-de-sac. And it's the easiest one to do. So it's a good starter one. It doesn't frustrate you too much. I'm not saying it isn't frustrating, but right, let's just post our links. Total atomic, yeah. And I. Oops. Post the link, paste. There we go. Well done. And we're, yes. She's only 10 followers away from 300. Well, yeah, I'd like to get to 200 myself. And 1,000. The end of the year, 1,000 on this channel, yeah. I've said it now, 1,000 followers. It's a crazy goal. It's absolute insanity. It's probably not what I deserve. But it would be nice if we could get there, wouldn't it? It would be lovely. It would be absolutely fandably-dozy. Following total, I have to write it out twice, you see. To people like, this isn't a very good start. And I know, I realise I'm annihilation. You may this So there we go. Let's hope, right, we can see now who's here, if anyone's here watching. Hello, Lost Soul. Straight in there. I'm good. I'm good. I've done some building. I've come over here. We're going to get Curie, I think, before I go back to Nuka World and do those last little bits, because it was kind of lonely last night. But look, I built this. And I've built the roof to the house. And we've got a way down here. And in here, you've got a little entrance. Normally you'd stuff up the walls, but I don't really need to, because you've got a good overhang. So I might block this bit here, but the rest of it I'm not particularly worried about. Like this. And I used to put a floor on here, so the floor was all nice, but okay, Codsworth. I had a few rad storms while I was building, but I have hit a level up. I'm going to leave the Nuka-Cola
been too long since I picked a fight.
Power armor here because we've got the Brotherhood of Steel T60 back at Nuka World. So how are you anyway? I should do the nice thing. Got to let's go get Curie. And then we can head off to Nuka World and let the adventures continue. I have a very different view of games I discovered this morning to my children. Because one of them said, well, you platinumed your Fallout 4, so why are you still playing it? And I was like, well, there's still plenty to do in the game. Like what? I said, well, there's DLCs to complete, and there's the plenty of places I've not been that I can see adventures. And you know, there's plenty for us to do. You can't just. I think that's either the wind blowing the door. I'm pretty sure it is, so my dog isn't going mad. So yeah, it's really windy here, and it keeps blowing our letterbox, and it's really irritating because you're like, is that someone at the door, or is that the wind, the storm that's blowing through? That's what you should have a bit when you're walking about in Skyrim and this. You should have wind sounds and buffering. I think there is, isn't it? Collar the Scavenger in the third rail. Ah, jeez. Well, we could do that while we're here. I led into a crazy red storm. Whole area was a deeper green. I went in 76 was that. Yeah, it's supposed to be coming out today, isn't it? Most one I've seen in 76, yeah. The DLC is supposed to be today. It's going to hit this afternoon, I think, for us, so might have to look at that tonight and give our thoughts. Oh, I've got rads, but I might as well wait and take something like Nuclear Extreme. That's really good. Just get rid of the rads, or Nuclear Elixir, or because that's got rad resist and damage resist. Nice. I need... Right, well, let's level up. We need to do the more pickpocketing because I'm still equipped weapons. Yeah, and then we need to get to rank 4. Let's just test it. I'm not going to do it,
hey, nice work taking care of McDonough over in Diamond City. Could be they start letting in ghouls again.
but... Yeah, I wouldn't hold your breath.
Now, come on. None of that. Sneaking means stealing. And if shit starts going missing, we're gonna have a big problem.
They're way too savvy over here. Afternoon for you all. Morning for me. Sounds weird when an English person says y'all.
Oh man, someone new. You need some jet, man? Homebrewed, reasonable prices?
You have any work?
Yeah, actually, you might be perfect. You know the Gunners, right? The high-end mercenaries? Well,
We did this
a few of them
yesterday.
were talking about
Or the
scavenging
other day.
around that old hallucinogen building. I mean, just think about that name. There's gotta be some shit there that's out of this world. You get me something, I pay you 200 caps.
You said gunners are out there?
The blackest-hearted mercs around, friend. Well-armed, organized. So, you know, make sure they don't catch you.
Anything more you can tell me about hallucinogen?
Like I said, that name's killer. They probably made all kinds of chemicals worth grabbing. The Gunners were willing to send a team in there, and those guys don't go after lame marks.
Your offer's a little low, Fred.
All right, let's make it 250.
Not good enough. You said there's already a crew of mercs there.
I did say that, didn't I? How about 300?
All right, Fred. We have a deal.
You're the best. The absolute best.
And that is how you haggle. So where's this person I've got to slap a collar on? What the... Oh, in the third rail. I've come into the wrong building. Ignore me. I am just completely...
You find that brewing machine yet? Or...
completely... I'm used to saying it. I usually try to avoid using it. Yeah, I just realised we've gone in the wrong building. Let's slap this collar on this person, then get Curie.
In case you're wondering, the Diamond City radio signal.
Since it's a southern slang, yeah. That's alright. Nothing wrong with a bit of slang.
Charlie serves the drinks. Ideal.
Localizes the language, or you know, your language and that. Hang on.
Yeah.
Need a place to stay? Try Hotel Rexford. There's something you want?
I have this necklace that would look wonderful on you. Here.
Uh-huh. Sure. I know a scam when I see one.
Stay
Damn.
sister.
Hey.
You're property of Nisha in Nuka Town now.
Oh my god!
Get going.
Oh no!
Ah! Seriously, you do not want to do this. He's not letting me out of the way. Okay. That doesn't work. I hate doing reloads, but I'm not... I can't abide with that. I could have killed them all. I mean, it's got to the point where I'm not worried about anyone. I just don't want them to be upset with me. I don't want to waste the entire of good neighbour. Right, we'll try.
Serves the drinks. Ideal with the drums.
Right. Perhaps we need another way of approaching this.
Hey.
You're blocking my light, doll.
There's something you want?
Yeah.
Come with me. There's something you need to see.
Okay. Lead the way. Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
I forgot. Da 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 da. La 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 la. Bye. I'm level 76. It's an omen. For Fallout 76. I must remember slapping collars on people in middle of public places or killing them is not a good idea. You have to lead them away a bit. Hello? Good, come on, I thought you were... I thought she lost... I'd lost her now. I could have gone into one of the warehouses, really, I think. Yeah, so... going to Petrovita, what's her name, with... is it... I think that's her name, Petrov, or whatever her name is. Going to her with the combination, all the clues, that's really good. I don't want to... That's quite an enjoyable quest, and we've still got herbologists to do as well, provided I get 5 space things, space seeds. How could I forget the name of that? I like the way they're like, oh yeah, I'll just follow you. I've never met you before in my life, but I'll just follow you anyway. There's splats on my TV when my dog keeps shaking, and I can see one even when I'm on this bit. Alright, did somebody just die?
Hey there.
Can I help you?
I have this necklace that would look wonderful on you. Here.
Okay, I guess. Wait a minute.
Help! You're property of Nisha in Nuka Town now.
Oh my god!
Get going.
Usual day in Boston. Now I've discovered where it is. You could not go anywhere. I mean, you presumably could send a signal and make their heads explode, so probably a good idea to get going. But you might have a head start, be able to get away and actually remove it. But I think if you tamper with it, it explodes, so I don't know. There must be someone who knows how to remove them.
Smell that?
That would be a really good quest in a Fallout game, where you get the shock collar put on you, and you've got a limited amount of time to go and find someone and get it removed before they. But there you go. I'm not Todd Howard, but I think that'd be an awesome quest. I'm not Bethesda, although with my ideas I think I should work for them sometimes. That was messed up. Hang on. It's normally Gloria. Starlight Driving is under attack. Oh, great. We'll sort that out in a minute.
You're the one that wants to use G519's body? I just don't have the caps to keep her alive anymore. Life support ain't easy or cheap, you know? I was gonna pull the plug on her. What you're proposing sounds a little better. Better than letting her rot.
She'll be giving what's left of her life for someone else.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Since G5 has no one else, for what it's worth, you have my consent.
Thank you. I know this must be difficult.
Yeah, I'll leave you to it.
Curie, let's begin. Curie, terminate all non-essential operations.
Affirmative.
All right. Connection complete. I have access to your friend's memories. G5's already been prepped, so this shouldn't take long. Yes. There.
My chest. What is happening?
Just breathe. It's an autonomic function. Just let your body do what it must.
I feel so strange.
Listen to me. Can you hear me? What is your name?
My designation is Contagions Vulnerability Robotic Infirmary Engineer. Or Curie.
That's promising.
Good. Very good. Now let's test some cognitive functions. What is 1 plus 2?
3.
If I threw a baseball at your head, what would you do?
Move.
Think of a strong memory. The first that comes to mind. Tell me about it.
Dr. Burrow was very old. He was the last living scientist in my section of Vault 81. He was on his bed, very weak. He said to me, "Curie, you must..." And he died before he finished the sentence. Oh, my insights feel peculiar. What is that?
Are you okay, Curie?
I feel functional, but this feeling, my chest is tight. Poor Dr. Burrow.
The operation appears successful. But I think it will take a lot of adjustment for your new friend. She may need your help to make the transition.
Thank you, Doctor, for this opportunity. I wonder what has happened
to the railroad in a while.
Is what has befallen the Commonwealth
I have a feeling
atypical,
something terrible
less
has
extreme, more?
I feel something terrible has happened. Says, yes, the railroad has been destroyed by me. But, you know, we won't go into that. It's politics, and let's just keep out of it. I never did this. First time I have seen it. Oh, cool. Well, Curie's perk is awesome. And we're going to have, later on, once I finish Nuka World and I'm just exploring, I am going to have Preston with me, and Strong at some point. And Dance, possibly. I've never done dances. Dance. Or I may have done it once. Curie. Well, we've got to go help defend Starlight Drive-In because, yeah, I haven't got enough to do with my life and things. Starlight Drive-In's got massive defences and stuff. It's a really good... It's the biggest built-up settlement because it's the hub trading point of my entire... You know, that and the main defence is the castle. Is this... I'm trying to think, this is... No, this isn't the one that... Because I've got two good Starlight Drive-Ins, because I've got the one in my Minutemen game, which is really weird, because they keep going about how Glory's dead, yet she's still sat there in Railroad HQ. And it's like, what are you on about? And they go on about Dance as a traitor, yet Dance is still in the Brotherhood. Because unless you give the holotape in, they don't discover he's a synth.
Huh? Hey.
So it's all weird. Oh, hello. Super mutants. Pop goes the Susan's head. Where are they?
That was nuts.
That was nuts. Totally gnarly. Crazy, dude. Is the kitchen alright? Yeah. Very similar to... Well, hang on.
God, look at all that blood.
Never mind, they attacked our settlement, and we've got an awesome settlement, an amazing setup. And they shouldn't be attacking us. What the?
Find him.
Oh yeah, find them.
Where'd you go? Still in one piece.
Did you blow up some of my stuff up there? Yeah, I did. Okay, let's fix those if we can. Yeah, repair. Too right, we're going to repair it all. Hang on. Oh yeah, we're all back up and... Defense is 44 at the moment. Okay, so it's not that amazing. Showing your age with those comments. What was I saying? $69 Rocket 69 Rocket 69. Curie, see, I take you to all the best places. We're all standing around. I believe your beds are up here, yep, look. Bedded area and workshop down here. Which is going to become a proper workshop. I need to put the tool kits in there and everything else. Make it really... Ah! Nice. This needs to produce lots of stuff, doesn't it, to get my... What do we need? What does it need? Copper, lead, oil, fertilizer. Copper, lead, oil, fertilizer. If we can build some. Let's have a look. There's a bit of oil. Copper. Fertilizer. Lead. Copper seems to be the main component that's hard to acquire. Somebody must sell copper. Surely they must sell it. I wonder if you can put those in, it'll break those apart, or if I have to break them apart or not. Let's try it anyway. It doesn't seem to like that. It needs the raw components by the looks of it. Why a packet of cigarettes in there? Copper, lead, oil, fertilizer. Slightly distracted from the original quest, but yeah, somebody must sell copper. Who would sell copper? I'm gonna see if it actually works. So, copper, lead. Oil and fertilizer. So it needs the actual raw components by the looks of it. Alright, let's Alright, this should hang on, how come this isn't working? Not very good, is it? Is it more copper I need? I bet I need more copper. Right, who's going to sell copper? I bet it's back in Good Neighbour. I have to go. This is not turning out the way I envisaged. We need to make something like 100,000 or something ridiculous. I can't remember. It's a lot. It's something like 10 or 100 different. No, I think it might be 100 different items, but 100 different units, that is. So like if it's a piece of ammo, I have to do one piece, 2, 3, 4, 500. Mind you, if I start producing other things there as well, might be an idea.
Hey, Cleo.
I've got a weapon here for every situation.
Hotel Rexford.
Hunting, protection, cold-blooded murder, hot-blooded murder.
Let's see what you got.
Let's get you outfitted, killer.
Thanks for that in the background. You really... Copper. Yep. This is costing me caps though. But at least I'm going to produce some things and then we can run off to Nuka World. I think I'll put the shipment of copper straight in because it is just copper. You know, it's not like I need additional. But I think it was 3 copper, so it's quite expensive in that kind of regard. Meg's bus. And we need some seats in there, Meg, don't we? We need to kit it out, but there are other things we need to do. First and foremost. Aha, there we go. This conveyor doesn't look like it's working very well, but... Oh, for... Constantly.
Huh?
Blowflies. Come on. I'm supposed to be a marksman. She should be really good at this point.
Thanks for your help, friend.
I was glad to help out.
I can't argue with your timing. Who knows what would have happened to us if you hadn't been here? Anyway, we appreciate the help.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering what you were up to. Nope, you're alright. I thought you were taking my ammunition. Whoa. Well, it's producing quite a bit. And it's making them quite quickly. Look, you lot, just... What are you panicking about? I bet it's another bloatfly.
Ugh, I'm gonna be sick.
What was it? What? It was a radstag. You rushed out here and killed a radstag. Yeah, I'm a coroner. They call me Lady Death. It's almost like I've got big... It's got thick walls on this settlement. Okay, 70. And that's... We're out of lead, we're out of. Well, there you go. Let's go back to Nuka World. At long last. Which is the whole point of the stream. Yeah, it's something like 100 individual items. So if I start making clothes as well, let's manufacture some clothes, and I can start manufacturing clothes for my settlers and things like that, so I can get them all dressed in a certain way. So then I can start inducting them into experiments, and then I can... Oh no, hang on. We still got to go to Vault 88, yeah. I watched the old Vault 75 stream where I was talking about the children, and what they were doing was they were growing children genetically. The first lot of children were taken in there, and the parents were incinerated, and they were told a story about Up Top Land, but they were all under 15, and they were bringing them in. They were trying to make them genetically enhanced or at the peak of their physical performance, and anyone else that didn't make the grade, they just incinerated and killed them. Won't take us so evil. Too bad this is not 76. I could drop 700 2mm ammo for you. Yeah. So they were incinerating them when they got to 18, or they were getting them onto the research staff, and they'd separate them for 15 years and make them desensitized to what was going on in the vault, and then put them back onto research, the children. And the ones that were on the top of their game, the peak physical performance, and they were running experiments on treadmills and the shooting range. It was that vault, and they were making. The only thing that would stop them testing on them on the treadmill was if they died, blacking out and things like that. They would just keep going, testing on them and stuff. They were just relentless and horrible. And the ones that were on the top of their game, they were killed and their organs were harvested to try and create a perfect genome for the future of human race. And they would just incinerate everyone else. So it was just horrible. But eventually 2 people got wind of what they were doing in the vault. Some paper slipped down an air duct, and they got wind, so they stashed ammo from the bullet from the shooting range, and then they broke when the children were napping, all the really younger ones that had also been grown in the science labs. They brought them out. They freed them, basically. They rose up and freed them. So that was the full story. So it was horrific. So I was right with the kind of comparisons to Germany and such like. It was very similar in that sense. Right. What is the time now here? 9:36 PM. Okay, we're going to sit down and wait till more... It doesn't really matter. I don't need to wear these cappy glasses anymore. Ooh, who was it I just did this quest for? We'll turn that in as well. Sierra Petrovita, that's her name. Yeah, it doesn't matter if I wear cappy glasses anymore. So I'll take those off. Oh, wrong.
Mason bit the hand off a Yao Guai.
No, he didn't. No. He did not bite the hand off a Yao Guai. If he did, it was a lame, sickly Yao Guai.
We'd all considered putting the bullet in Coulter's back at some point. Suppose you just beat us to it.
Curie admires you.
Keep those eyes peeled. Those cappies could be pretty well hidden.
Yeah.
I found all of the hidden cappies. Each one had a letter.
Great. Let me take a look at these letters. Well, anyone who stared at Nuka-Cola merchandise as long as I have would get this one pretty fast. The letters definitely spell refreshing. It's simpler than I was expecting.
Well, damn. I was sure the letters spelled fresh ginger. That stuff is great in hot tea with honey, lemon, little brandy, a lot of brandy.
Nice try, but you'd be 1 G short. So let's just assume it's refreshing. This door should lead to Brad Burton's office, but it's locked up tight. The keypad is the only way to open it. I guess we just need to key in the 10 numbers that correspond to the word refreshing. You did all the work looking for the hidden cappies, so you should be the one who gets to enter the code.
Fresh ginger, I like that. It's cool.
Remember to breathe. I keep thinking if I forget to do this, no more Curie. And suddenly, all this excitement we do, there is an element of something new. What if my arm is blown off? It is not so simple to repair this now.
Here's some advice. Keep your limbs attached from now on.
I will do so. That was strange. I laughed. I will be fine. It is coming to me. Quickly, I hope. Just bear with me. I am sure my research will blossom with this magnificent new hardware.
Curie, this place...
Please.
Oh, hang on.
Sure. I enjoy talking with you.
As do I. I owe you so very much, and I do not mean to sound ungrateful, but I fear I am barely holding myself together.
Are you all right?
I just don't know. Becoming a synth is so much harder than I ever imagined. At first it was a struggle just to master basic functioning. How to brush the teeth, how to operate with only 2 hands, etc. But now I am full of inconsequential thoughts, feelings. How do you do everything with this whirlwind in the head?
I prioritize and tackle what's most important at the time.
That's helpful. You make it look so effortless, like breathing. But for me, it is so hard to focus, to do research, and inspiration is as elusive as ever. I fear I will never contribute anything to the world.
Be patient. You'll work it out.
In this maelstrom, it is hard to see the shore. The saving grace in all of this is you. As a robot, I had much appreciation for you. But now, it is deeper. I am still loyal, but now I do this because I want to. Because you are my friend.
What do you think a friend is?
Is someone that brings you joy, good feelings when they are about. Someone you desire to help and make happy. Someone you respect. It is hard to say my feelings about you. You are just a friend, yes?
You're my friend too, Curie.
This stirs something in me. I have no idea why. I must cut this short. My eyes, they are malfunctioning. Adieu.
So yeah, that's
That's it! The door's unlocked! Let's go inside!
God. I've got Curie.
Let's search carefully. I'm willing to bet this place has a few secrets, and they'll probably be well hidden.
Yes, I've got Curie having a mental breakdown, and I've got you, or an emotional breakdown, should I say, and I've got you being like, ah, that's it, crazy. I'm just like, what have I let myself in for? Gonna be one of those days. Just keep a lid on it.
Hidden somewhere. No way Bradburton would leave it out in the open. Wow! This is amazing.
Sierra.
Search carefully. What we're looking for might not be easy to find.
In regards to Nuka-Cola clear production, I think it's obvious that we need to take a step back and examine the facts. Project Cobalt dropped Quantum in our laps, so I think it's best we leverage its potential popularity before someone else beats us to market. Additionally, installing the equipment to produce both flavors would cost us a pretty penny, and I'd rather use the funds to promote Quantum. We also have our lemon lime flavor debuting soon, and need to work out how to market 2 clear-colored flavors simultaneously. With all these factors taken into account, I have no choice but to hold off Nuka-Cola Clear production for at least the next 2 fiscal years.
That's brilliant. They produced all those records are on a holotape as well. All those clues. They've also reproduced it there in that version.
Around and behind everything.
Right. Well, let's look at his terminal first of all. That would be where I would start. Nuka Town, USA. Close. Mail system. Outgoing mail. Giles Mainsgrove, Vault Tech Person, Special Projects Division. Just wanted to reach out and say thank you for the work you've done. Oh, hang on. That's probably the last one. Well, let's start at the other end. To Peyton Huxley, Executive Assistant. Absolutely love the new condolences fruit and cheese basket you sent out to the families of your early prototype quantum flavour testers. Great idea. I think I loved the fine print of the health damage waiver you had them sign before they joined up even more. Saved us billions, I suspect. You're at the top of your game, Peyton. And maybe someday you'll be sitting in the big chair. For now, enjoy that shiny new quantum blue Corvega you found parked in your driveway this morning. You earned it. Sir, I appreciate your enthusiasm over the quantum beverage idea. I really think we should run more tests before we just send it out to market. The isotope that we're using is strontium-90, which is extremely radioactive. It's perfect for the military's applications, but even with Rex's purification distilling processes, it can be dangerous. Now, I know that the bright blue bottles will look wonderful on store shelves, and we stand to make a lot of money with this product, but think of the long-term effects it can have. We already know it causes the imbiber's urine to glow, and while others in the beverage lab find that amusing, I find something like that coming out of my body disturbing. I have a battery of tests I'd like to perform before we release the product to Washington DC test market. All I ask is a 6 to 8 month delay. I await your answer. I've started reviewing the hidden Cappy contest details and have questions, so I actually have to receive the contest winners in my office in person. If so, have you considered how Project Cobalt could affect that idea? I'll do it for now, but we'll have to revisit the issue once my transfer is complete. Anyway, I promise you that I will submit the rest of my comments and changes this week. I've been too preoccupied with Project Cobalt, and I've definitely put it off for too long. Don't worry, Peyton. If I take any longer, just tell the marketing team to come after me with their torches and the pitchforks. So I've done as you've requested and informed all security personnel about your problems with the AFAD group. We're doing the best we can to keep them as far away from Safari Adventure as possible, but we're understaffed. I need every man and woman I can get, but you've assigned 12 of my people to Project Cobalt and have yet to replace them. Any help is appreciated, sir. Have a wonderful day. I've considered your proposal for shutting down the Galactic Zone to overhaul the Star Control mainframe and its robots. I have to say that I am taken aback by the suggestion. If there's one thing I've taught you, it's that no matter how tough things get, we never give up. Tell the manager over there he'll just have to bunker down and make do with what he has. I've poured billions into the park, and I'm not about to watch it trickle away by closing the gates. As far as disarming the robots in the park, that's also a no. If things go south at Nuka World, that force of robots is the only protection we have. Cooperating with Robco was the only way I could get that type of weaponry allowed outside of a military base, so suck it up and get whatever his name's arse moving over there to fix this problem. Sir, I've cleared your schedule as you requested for the latter half of the entire year. I can assure you this was no small feat. Also, your medical records have been transferred to Braxton's team and all of the backup copies destroyed. I hope you know what you're doing, sir. If you go through with this process, you may never be able to speak in public again. We can certainly work around that, but your presence has been the driving force behind the Nuka Corporation since the beginning. I think it would be a great loss if that were to change. Just wanted to reach out and say thank you for the work you've done on my private sanctuary with the installation of the control switch. Work is finally complete. Amusing anecdote to share about the final day. The engineers needed to know where to place the access switch. Obviously I wanted it concealed, but where? Then the answer came to me. It should be placed near my greatest creation. The very reason for my success. I think we can both agree that it was an inspired choice. Thanks for everything, Giles. The money has been wired to your account. So, yeah, Project Cobalt was Brad Burton's little project. General Braxton's visit.
I wish I could.
Yeah, shh, I'm not listening to you at the moment, Sierra.
Look, Brad Burton, I didn't fly down from DC to get jerked around.
You know, just to see what it was like.
You either sign off on Project Cobalt or I can walk right out that door. This isn't like deciding what color bottle to pick for our next flavor, General. You're asking me to take my laboratories and my beverage years and basically turn them over to your team. I need assurances that my people and my facilities are going to be treated with the respect that they deserve. You and I both know that's a load of horse shit. Stop treating me like one of your soft drink competitors. I'm here representing the U.S. military. I already told you you'd be well compensated. Now cut the crap and tell me what you're really after.
I know that formula's here.
Fine.
I also know it'll be carefully
I
concealed.
want in on the military's LeapX program. What? How the hell did you know about that? Let's just say you're not the only one in this room that can throw his weight around in Washington, General. I've been following the program ever since its inception, and I have to say that I'm impressed. The ability to keep a human in a state of veritable immortality using a machine, now that's something that I didn't expect from the military. Look, you want me to agree to this proposal, then get me on the LeapX list, and I'll sign whatever you want. I always knew you were a greedy son of a bitch, John. But the last thing I expected to hear is that you were afraid of death. If you know so much about LeapX, then you know it's in its infancy, and there are a lot of kinks to be worked out. It isn't as easy as throwing a switch and suddenly you can live forever. Stop trying to talk me out of it. We both know the enemy is developing chemical and biological weapons, and that my beverageers are the top organic chemists in the world. Our countries are in a race where no one comes in second, General. So you need to ask yourself, can you really afford to stand here and say no?
This is like
You had this all figured out before I even arrived, didn't you? Okay, fine. You want in on the LeapX program, you've got yourself a deal. You know, maybe immortality is what's best for you, Brad Burton. It'd be a goddamn shame to let that ego go to waste.
Brad Burton was a bit.
that. Mr. Brad Burton, you were one sneaky devil.
It was obvious, Sierra. It was so obvious. Anyway,
I knew there'd be a secret elevator here.
come on. Okay, Sierra, coming. Forget it. We're going.
Wow, what is this place? Let's take a closer look.
It's Vault Tech. That's what this place is. Okay, I'm going to look around out here before we go any further in. So I'm just trying to see if there's anything up there. No, Curie, there isn't anything up there, I don't think. I'm just... no. Aha! There's a new code of victory behind there. The usual Vault Tech paraphernalia.
The formula's got to be past this door.
Yeah. What formula are you on about?
Now this looks interesting. Come on.
I wonder if the data I'm collecting will...
What on earth? Wait. No. It can't be. That's John Caleb Bradburton! Or at least it's his head. Wow!
Who are you? I haven't seen a real human face in so long. I had given up all hope.
Oh my god! It's alive! He's alive! My name's Sierra, sir. I'm your biggest admirer. I love Nuka-Cola more than anything. This is such an honor.
You there, with the Pip-Boy. What are you doing here?
We solved your hidden Cappy contest.
The hidden Cappy contest. It all seems so long ago. Another lifetime. That was before I became this monster. Before I was trapped here for centuries to suffer in solitude. This was General Braxton's plan all along. Damn the man. He called it Project Cobalt. In exchange for my weapon design, he would give me access to life-extending technology. I'm such a fool for taking him at his word. He never told me that this would be the price.
Ah, smart enough to invent Nuka-Cola, but you still fell for that?
Yes, make your jokes. But I've still accomplished 10 times more in a single lifetime than anyone I've met, including you. As long as one person in this world still enjoys Nuka-Cola, my legacy remains intact, no matter what I've been reduced to.
A weapon? I don't believe it. Why would the genius who brought so much joy to the world want to make something destructive?
Genius is restless, madam. It must expand, seek new challenges, and explore new frontiers. So yes, a weapon. It was going to be a quantum-enhanced variant of the standard portable tactical warhead. In fact, the prototypes are stored in this very chamber. You can have them on one condition. I want you to shut off the power to this machine that's keeping me alive. I want to die.
What? No!
Ooh, it would be too weird to talk to just dead. Well, I'm going to be sarcastic again, because that's exactly what Meg does. Yeah, and it would be weird to talk to just a head.
Come on. You're a disembodied head, trapped in a vault. You've got so much to live for.
Despite your obvious sarcasm, you clearly recognize my situation for the living hell that it is.
You can't kill him. He's a great man. He invented Nuka-Cola, the best thing in the world.
Lady, you don't know what a torment it is being trapped here alone and staring at the same wall, decade after decade. Now please shut up while I talk to your more rational friend here. I realize that what I'm asking isn't easy, but there's something in it for you. When the power is cut, the door to the prototype storage room will open automatically. Take anything you want. I don't care anymore. Just please, set me free at last. I can't bear this loneliness any longer.
Wait. I have an idea. Mr. Bradburton wants to die because he's lonely, right? Well, maybe I could stay with him, you know? Keep him company, give him someone to talk to. He's like a hero to me.
If he lives, I don't get the prototype ammo. What can you offer to make this worth my while?
Well, I do have one thing that might interest you. I've got a limited edition Nuka-Cola jumpsuit. It's really stylish and not many were made. It's one of my most treasured possessions, but, well, I'm willing to let you have it.
A Nuka-Cola jumpsuit? Ha! That's a paltry prize compared to what I'm offering. The choice is yours, but I beg you to honor my wishes. There is no one else who can help me.
I sort of feel sorry for him. I couldn't stand being a frozen head. How could I drink Nuka-Cola?
Hey. Do you need something from me? Do you need a steam pack? I have made extra.
Your thoughts?
All of these bodily functions. How do you keep track of them all? I am hungry, I am sleepy. The list goes on.
Nothing else I needed.
As you wish.
Can you imagine being trapped like that for centuries?
Yep, and I think he deserves to be trapped for even more. But he said that he'd been tricked into it, but it was actually his decision, as we heard from the holotape. So, but what do we do with him? That's the thing. Mill's Very Cherry Soda. Merle Harveston, previous patent owner Merle Harveston, new name Nuka Cherry, launched Nuka-Cola and cherry mixtures. Original formula was a local homebrewed pure cherry soft drink, made slight adjustments to the formula but otherwise left flavour intact, mixed with Nuka-Cola, then enhanced with colour to boost visual appeal. Grape Pearl Soda. Original Grape Pearl Soda. Joanne Cheng. Nuka Grape launched. Flavour profile grape. Original formula was sold overseas. Flavour profile virtually unchanged. Slight ingredient adjustment for cost purposes. Full rebranding and repackaging completed as per Nuka-Cola marketing division. Sharon's Down Home Country Lemon. Sharon Lawrence. Nuka-Cola Clear, awaiting final approval. Lemon lime. Original formula holds promises, but ingredients are quite expensive. Don't recommend use of current formula for cost-effective production. We'll try and work out the kinks to get flavour ready as soon as possible. Packed full of Joe. William Lee. Nuka Boost experimental. Nuka-Cola and coffee mixtures. Original formula adjusted to mix with Nuka-Cola. Flavour profile. Initial taste test not positive. Recommend we rethink this flavour combination. Yeah. Project Cobalt. Hang on. 17th of the 3rd, 2076. So what should we do with him? Should we, with Mr. Bradburton? Should we kill him, or should we let Sierra Petrovita talk his ears off for the next 50 years? General Braxton stopped by my office today. I already knew he was coming. My contacts in Washington DC saw to that. He asked for exactly what I expected: the use of nuclear world's beverages for a military chemical and weapons program. I told him I'd do it if he gave me the information on military deep sex, life extension and prolongation program. The look on his face when I asked but that was priceless. As expected, he said yes. The moment the Leapex data arrives, I'm putting a team to work on it right away. It's obvious that this world is headed for the end, and I intend to outlast it all. 27th of August 2076. I Vault-Tec modifying my personal vault to accommodate the machinery required to keep the Leapex system running. It's costing me a fortune, and I've had to divert money from the amusement park, but who cares? The money and the park won't be worth anything when the world is a smoking ruin. I've flown a few of Leapex's researchers down here to make sure the prototype works. I bet they're glad to still have a job, seeing as all the military's money got diverted to wartime resources. I'm hearing complaints from my Nuka World team about the cutbacks, but they'll just have to make do. Or make do, it said. But 20th of October 2076. Meacham's work with Project Cobalt struck gold. His team came up with a custom isotope based on strontium-90 called Quantum. He believes he can use the isotope to weaponize almost anything in the military arsenal. He's come up with a few prototypes like the Nuka Nuke, and we've even used the Quantum to enhance one of the military's power armor suits. Ironically, Meacham believes we can use this isotope somewhat safely as an ingredient in a new cola soft drink flavour. By reducing most of the harmful effects of the isotope, the Quantum will actually glow longer than the ingredients we use in Quartz and Victory. In fact, I've told Meacham to start distilling it immediately and call it Nuka-Cola Quantum. 19th of the 1st, 2077. The original intention of Leapex was to create a living biosuit to preserve my body after it would normally expire, but now I've been told by those idiots on the Leapex team that it's not possible. Leapex requires so much power and so many special components that it can only accommodate no more than 15 pounds of organic matter. That leaves me no choice. If I want to prolong my life, I'll have to have them preserve only my head. I've told them to proceed. I haven't come this far just to give up and wait the inevitable. Await the inevitable. Sorry. It's my final entry. Today I will be undergoing the surgical procedure to have. That's the 2nd of April, 2077. To have my head removed and transferred into the Leapex system. If anything should happen, I've instructed Peyton Huxley, my executive assistant, to handle my affairs. Peyton is the only one outside the Leapex team who knows about this procedure, and I am entrusting him to visit me daily and keep me informed of the events happening on and the outside of my vault.
Please, think carefully. Don't rush your decision.
He deserves to be tortured by listening to her, but let's talk to Sierra Petrovita.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but what's your decision?
What about the secret Nuka-Cola formula you think is locked up in that vault?
That was before we found John Caleb Bradburton in the flesh. Well, mostly. Who knows? Maybe he'll tell me the Nuka-Cola formula himself, along with all kinds of other things. That would be incredible. Please, tell me that you'll let him live.
I'm still thinking about it.
Just please think carefully. If you shut off the power, there's no going back or changing your mind.
I was smiling through a grimace there.
So, have you made up your mind?
I both want to know that.
What about Sierra's offer to keep you company? Wouldn't that help?
I admit I'm flattered by her admiration, but I'm so tired. In ways that words could not explain. I've lived far too long already, and I'm prepared to move on. I await your decision.
I haven't decided yet.
I see. I can only hope your sense of compassion compels you to do the right thing. I've been a prisoner long enough.
See, quite likes the idea of her joining him. They've got all different Nuka-Cola. Oh, hang on.
I sort of feel sorry for him.
Well, if you feel sorry for him, then we should just
What luck.
well, not really luck, as it's in a vault. But you know, that's by and by, really. Curie.
Broken. I couldn't stand being a frozen head. How could I drink Nuka-Cola?
Hi, Sierra.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but... what's your decision?
No deal. I want that prototype, and I'm going to get it.
You really want to condemn one of the greatest minds of his generation to die, even though I've offered you a better option. And just so you can get your hands on a weapon? Guess I didn't realize you were so cold-hearted and selfish. Fine then. Destroy one of our national treasures.
Hey, Sierra.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but what's your decision?
I'm still thinking about it.
Just please think carefully. If you shut off the power, there's no going back or changing your mind.
Whilst the prototype weapon is good, I know it's not much different to... We've got the big boy already. Yeah, it's not much different to that. See, I hadn't thought about this. I hadn't decided which way we're going to go. Look at that. That's an amazing... Oh, sorry. Sorry. Whoops. Amazing looking car. Is it single-seater? Yeah.
Can you imagine being trapped like that for centuries?
I can't talk to him.
Free at last.
No! Mr. Bradford! I'm sorry.
Sierra?
I can't believe someone as smart as Mr. Bradburden would be fooled into thinking you could live forever. I guess he was terrified of growing old. The inventor of Nuka-Cola. That was the opportunity of a lifetime. Emphasis on was.
You wanted the Nuka-Cola formula? Here it is.
So it really was here. I'm grateful, but don't think this means I've forgiven you. You killed the man who was my greatest hero. A man who revolutionized the soft drink industry, and whose creations put smiles on a million faces. Who the hell are you to just walk in here and destroy all that?
He made a choice, and I respected that choice. You should too.
I guess so. It's just that never, not in my wildest dreams, did I think I'd get the chance to talk to Mr. Brad Burton in person. To get an opportunity like that, and then have it snatched away. It hit me pretty hard. Still, I can't overlook the fact that for one glorious shining moment, I got to meet the man who invented Nuka-Cola. I'll never forget that. Not ever. And it wouldn't have been possible without your help. Thank you.
Now that you've got the formula for Nuka-Cola, what are you gonna do with it?
I'm not a chemist, but I might try to brew some up, just for fun. If that fails, well, I still got a new centerpiece for my collection. Here. I know it's not much, but you really went above and beyond the Call of Duty. I think I'll stick around here for a while and see what else I can find. By the time I'm done, I'm gonna need a much bigger building to house my Nuka-Cola museum.
I just wondered if she might have the thing on her, the that she talked about, the okay, it does a lot more than Big Boy. Look, 1,590. Big Boy's 1,110. Okay, that's a new sort of big, powerful weapon. There, just for you, Curie. Don't say I don't give you anything.
Eat something, yes?
I know with you dressing your synth in a Nuka-Cola in a Nuka Girl outfit is quite the right thing to do, but oh, Curie, actually.
Hey.
May I...
Says this stuff is quite hard to come by, and it might be an idea to get the proper plasma pistol, the decent one I had, but
Do you
yeah,
have assistance?
that's something decent. And by the way,
Heads up.
What do you want?
I want to know why you picked up a lump of wood. Seriously, yeah, that was the executive decision. It was also the right thing to do, I think. Unfortunately.
Going up.
Whether the surface is more or less susceptible to outbreaks, but a preparation plan is never a bad idea.
Maybe with the pickpocket perk higher you can get the suit. Possibly. Although I don't think so. I think the only way to get it is by keeping him alive. And it's an exclusive item. But yeah, that Nuka-Cola launcher just all sorts of bad. That's a new level of destruction, likes of which we've never seen before. And as I'm heavy weapons, it's perfection. It's perfect for Meg to strap on some power armor and just blow the Jesus out of things. I think... Oh yeah, we have to have nuke. Okay, so it does have its own ammunition type. I think you can make more ammunition at chemist workbenches.
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again. Come on, you know our side has the most fun. Leaving us hanging?
Leaving us hanging? It ain't exactly encouraging. Yes, but you and the pack are both in the same boat. You both got one territory each, and the operators are on top. So it's a tricky situation, really. Probably means I've left it just as volatile as it was when I walked in, but
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others.
Those pack holes even look at me wrong.
I can't believe we didn't deal with Coulter ourselves.
Yeah. How about something a little more challenging next time?
Welcome back, boss. Here's what you're owed. Got something else lined up. You want in?
I think I'm gonna pass on that.
With an attitude like that, I don't see you hanging around here too long.
Always keep your knife sharp.
that made me smile. Okay, we're off to Galactic Zone. Get I mean, back to my favourite place in the entire of the Fallout universe, because it's still active. The subliminal message, Vault Tech Among the Stars, because that's where all the spacesuits are. And we can sing songs like Birth Control to Ginger Tom, or was it Earth Control to Major Tom?
Really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
And my childhood will never be the same again after you watched Labyrinth. After watching Labyrinth. Okay, do we put the power armor on? Yeah, I guess so. Gage, I will get to you.
Seems to think you could make a difference. But for better or worse?
Oh, I'm going to make a difference. Believe me. We're going to make a difference, should I say. Curie. Come on.
Heads up.
Do you need something
Over
from
here.
me?
Now, don't hit your head. Well done.
Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined what it's like traveling with you.
I don't know whether to say that's a compliment or an insult, Curie. Never in my wildest dreams could I imagine what it's like travelling with you. Yeah, it might be worth coming back when we get the pickpocket to the highest level to see if we can.
Be careful. If the shielding on the reactor core isn't perfect, it can be hazardous to your health.
Okay, it's fine. Alright. Ground control to Major Tom, yeah. Oh yeah. I still like birth control to Ginger Tom. It was a MIG take, I heard of it. But yeah. Space Odyssey, wasn't it? The classic David Bowie song. Although I kind of like some of his newer stuff as well. We are off to Vault-Tec among the stars. Do I need to collect any tributes at all, or have we done all the tributes? I think. Thank you. Oh no. We've got to collect the one from next door. Labyrinth. I've not thought about that movie in a long time. That's a classic film, that. And Dark Crystal. I keep trying to persuade my kids to watch Dark Crystal and Watership Down. They're just like, no. Refuse.
Ships are now boarding at Nuka Galaxy.
So, this is what they thought the future looked like.
Galactic sounds depressing, sure.
I say they missed the mark. This is what they thought the future looked like. This is what the future would have looked like if they didn't decide to blow each other up. Allegedly. Although we kind of know it's nothing like this now. Creepy experiments among the stars. Time to obtain some spacesuits, I think. Time to obtain some spacesuits. We need 5 of them, don't we?
Join us on a journey into the future, where humanity, Arcturus Prime, a frontier colony in the year 2291. Bent by the unrelenting sun,
3.
Life on the surface of this remote, desolate world is all but impossible. But life is possible.
Sure, you look perfect in here. I almost thought you were a spacesuit. I was going to try to take your costume off, which would have been awkward. There's the some of the stuff there, the mind control stuff going on when you go fuzzy. It's actually affecting you.
And these are no dark bunkers. Your colony will feature beautiful, expansive comfort. Step into your spacious private suite, equipped with all the comforts of a program.
That would have been an awkward conversation, wouldn't it? There we go. I was waiting for it to kick in. Yeah. Gotcha. But that's 4. Thank you. 5. Got to take one for me, haven't I? I've got to take my own.
Future among the stars. Imagine Vault-Tec.
Me and my sister loved Labyrinth. It's definitely a classic. Exactly. I think women liked it for different reasons to men. No, probably not, but they probably had a different interest in David Bowie. Or a lot of women. I can't generalise. I had a friend who she used to like it because of David Bowie. She was like, you can... And I was just like, I don't need to know details about Labyrinth that I never thought about as a child, thank you. And but she would try and tell me things about it. I'm like, no, I don't want to. I just like the film. I suppose it's the same as going to the ballet kind of thing. Nuka-Cola tokens. Well, that's a good idea. A good point, actually. We need to go and perhaps spend our tokens. Oh, I don't remember.
Showing the operators a good life, ain't you, boss?
Oh, we need to get through here. I can't remember where we're going. So I want to get to Dry Rock Gulch. Yeah, that's where I want to get to. Oh, that's the giant Mr. Handy. Look, there he is. Handy Whirl. They were talking about it. It feels like he's looking at you. I'd go on a waltzer like that. That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? Just love it. I was crazy about Jennifer Connelly.
And be the first to ride our Angry Anaconda coaster opening soon at Safari Adventure.
Yeah, the Crazy Anaconda is not going to be opening anytime soon. I can assure you of that. 10 out of 10 for optimism, 0 out of 10 for observation. Excuse me. Yeah, so we've not got our tribute from the disciples. We're going to get insulted as we go in there, just going to be like, moaning at me. We've not got enough territory.
Someone is nearby. Hostilities resuming.
What's yours?
Have you found something interesting?
No, but I wanted to shoot another one because I wanted to do it whilst under the influence of Nuka-Cola.
There's my favorite deputy.
Sheriff Hawk. Huh. Hold on, I'll just be right back. Yeah, the dog was at the door, but didn't want to open it himself, even though he's quite capable, but wanted to go out into the hallway and wanted me to get up and open it for him. You know, it's windy as anything outside at the moment. It's not really, you know, and it'd blow him away, let alone me. It's not bad out there. That's another thing you don't get a lot in games. I thought about this. It'd be nice to hear the wind buffet around your power armor occasionally or something, once in a while. On particularly windy, overcast days, especially when a storm's raging. Here we go.
Tours for Star Control are now full for the day. Please speak to a park concierge.
I'll take the
for
handmade
additional
rifle.
information.
Look alive. You need something.
Yeah, I just need you to hang on to this, for which you have no idea why, but it will become apparent. No, it won't. When I'm building settlements, that's when it will become apparent. Okay, we have the things, and we've been to the hubologists. There we go. We can fast travel there. I think this is the last quest I want to do. I suppose we could go spend our tickets and see about buying some stuff from there, and then I'll go talk to Gage. But when I talk to Gage, well, it's good. Things will get really interesting when I talk to Gage. Let's get the hubologist spoken to though, and
feel the neurodynes flooding your system. You really should get in alignment soon.
Excuse me.
Are you ready to throw off the shackles of your neurodynes? Hubology takes commitment. A small donation of 50 caps shows your commitment to self-improvement. You will take some rads during the procedure, so make sure you're healthy before starting.
Isn't the first one supposed to be free?
That would not show the proper commitment on your part.
This is bullshit. You're all crazy, and I'm not joining your cult.
You are no better than the other tainted minds. You are destined to be nothing but rim meat.
I'm not doing it. Sorry. I might change my mind if you can.
I can see the spaceship from here, just like he promised. Just sitting in that damn junkyard. So close, so tantalizing. But I digress. Do you have the spacesuits?
I'd like to become a hubologist.
I guess that means you don't have the suits yet. But I'm glad you want to join us. Go see Phil. He'll give you your first alignment.
Hi.
Do you have my spacesuits?
What's that about a spaceship and a junkyard?
It's the reason I need those suits. Without them, we don't have a chance to capture the ship. But enough of that for now. Do you have the spacesuits or not?
Not yet.
Then why are you wasting my time? Do you have my spacesuits?
What is this hubology?
Before the Great War, a brilliant writer named Dick Hubble invented a process for expanding the human mind. Through the process of alignment, he was able to give his followers great mental powers. I am his direct descendant and keeper of all his secrets, collectively known as Hubology. If you are really interested in joining us, go speak to Phil about having an alignment. We can help you find inner peace and happiness. We can help you master the amazing powers of the mind.
Not yet.
Then why are you wasting my time?
Okay, let's play along. I mean, I'm already a Children of Atom, so why not become another religious nutcase group? By the way, anyone gets in this power armor, and I tear them a new butthole. Butthole?
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
I cannot help you. I cannot help you.
Oh, well, you're not going to do it now? Well, sorry, what, Phil?
I cannot help you.
What just happened?
Let's do this.
Oh. Right, a reload. Oops. I did that all wrong completely. And I don't want to... Hang on. Just looking at where it last auto-saved. Whoops. People will be like, you keep reloading. See, I can't do that with survival. If I make a bad decision in survival, that's it. I made a bad decision. I probably would die very shortly afterwards and have to redo the whole day, though, so... the Groundhog Day effect. So you get it wrong, and then you'd... Let's say I died there, because I didn't want to fight the Hubologists. I'm hoping... I've got all the suits. I may have to go get the tribute again, which will be annoying. But I'll make sure I save when I get to Hubologists. Just a quick save, even. Hang on. Did I... What? Yes. Have we just come out of... Yeah. Trying to work out where we are. I've got another... I think I've got a star core to put in. Yep. That's all the back row bits. So now how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, right, so I need to find 4 more. So I'll take this opportunity to explore.
Nice.
It was not locked at all. Oh wait, you did this?
Yep, Curie, I did this. Aha, I need to find 3 star cores now. Ha, I'm not got enough. Ah, hold on, hang on. I might have enough AP to get over this wall. Oh, it's not letting me do it now. Okay. Aha! I could do it this way. Up onto there. Across. They have another fight with the super mutants again. Super mutants. That's what's happening. Voltec among the stars. I can see Curie down there. Voltec among the stars, indeed. That killing one whilst killing creatures whilst under the influence of Nuka Cola or Nuka products is going to be really awkward. Killing Nuka World creatures whilst under the influence. Okay, let's.
Attention space pilots, Earth is under attack, and you could be our only hope for survival. Ships are now boarding at Nuka Galaxy.
Alright, let's go back to the herbologists and not attack them this time. Not refuse them. Refuse them anything. In fact, let's be good and join their crazy little cult and was that nuke clear there?
Hey, may
May I be of assistance? Of course, Curie. You can carry all this for me and lighten my load considerably.
be of assistance?
Huh?
Yeah, let's not tell her we've got a spacesuit yet, though.
I can see the spaceship from here, just like he promised. Just sitting in that damn junkyard. So close, so tantalizing. But I digress. Do you have the spacesuits?
What's that about a spaceship and a junkyard?
It's the reason I need those suits. Without them, we don't have a chance to capture the ship. But enough of that for now. Do you have the spacesuits or not?
What is this herbology?
Before the Great War, a brilliant writer. Through the process of I am his direct descendant. If you are really interested, we can help you find inner...
I'd like to become a herbologist.
I guess that means you don't have the suits yet. But I'm glad you want to join us. Go see Phil. He'll give you your first alignment.
I can just feel the neurodynes flooding your system. You really should get an alignment soon.
Sorry, I just had I'm going to have quick save there, so I don't have to go through that conversation a third time.
Excuse me.
Are you ready to throw off the shackles of your neurodynes? Herbology takes commitment. A small donation of 50 caps shows your commitment to self-improvement. You will take some rads during the procedure, so make sure you're healthy before starting.
But what are neurodynes?
Neurodynes build up in your brain, clouding your ability to think. After an alignment, you will think more clearly and be happier.
Alignment? My back feels fine. Or is this not a chiropractic thing?
You're strapped into a chair, and your central nervous system is pumped full of zeta radiation. This destroys some of the neurodynes. However, over time, they will build up again without further treatment.
Isn't the first one supposed to be free?
That would not show the proper commitment on your part.
I am ready.
Then please sit in the Zeta aligner. Let me start up the Zeta rays. Okay. Locking on to the neurodyne. Oh, there are so many of them. What have you been doing? Good, good. Good. The Zeta rays are withering them. Well, some of them at least. And we're done. For now. You'll need many more treatments. Congratulations. You are now an AHS-1. That stands for Aligned Hub Seeker. You have taken the first step in a long journey. Here are your robes. If you need an alignment.
Yeah, I'm all right. You know, to be honest with you. Let's have a look at these amazing herbologist robes. Ooh, 5. It's not as good as the Western outfit, but well, I do look like a crazy person, so. Yep, I love it. The aluminium tinfoil boots and everything. Okay, let's go and tell her we've got a. I am now a crazy person. Can I join you, crazy people?
Hey.
Do you have my spacesuits?
Well, until I give them to you, they're not my space. They're not your spacesuits. They're my spacesuits. Let's just get that under, you know, incorrect. First of all.
All 5. Here they are.
Perfect. Here is your payment. We can proceed with the next step in the plan. I'm counting on you to help us with it. We need to take control of the spaceship in the junkyard. I know it's a lot to ask, so I'm willing to give you one of Herbology's great treasures if we succeed.
You do know it's not a real spaceship, right?
Your mind is limited by neurodynes. If you had my expanded mental powers, you would see the truth about the spaceship.
Together, we can capture that spaceship.
I knew I could count on you. Let's go tell the others. Everyone gather. Form the wheel.
I like that. You know it's not a real spaceship, right? Oh, you're blocked by your neurodynes is whatever she was on about. Let's go get this spaceship. I'm not going to talk you out of it, and I'm not going to bother trying to anymore.
I am Rim. The spokesman support me.
The time has come. The Hub's grand plan can enter its next important phase. All of your hard work has borne fruit. We can liberate the junkyard and take control of what we need. Thanks to our mercenary, we have the spacesuits to protect us from the robot guards. So put on these spacesuits and take up your arms. We have a mercenary to lead us into combat. They may be a bit snug at first, but they'll protect you.
In for a penny, in for a pound, eh? We might as well. We might as well just in spacesuits. Let's go. Full on crazy. I mean, full on herbologist. Right, come back, you. What are you doing? This is the problem. They run off and they get killed. They're rats. Okay. I was panicking for a second. Of course, it's going to be fighting Curie.
Keep your eyes peeled for threats.
Let's have to slow down now. Okay, well, we've lost one of you. We're not going to lose any more. Just let me get ahead of you, and then we can... And then I can deal with whatever threat is there. Okay, let's take something Nuka-Cola to give us a bit more... Wasteland is full of crazes. It's the wasteland, man. It's got to us all. I need one that gives us more a quick AP boost. They're fighting a blooming rad scorpion. What are you nuts? Well, like I have to ask that question, really. I was like, what are they fighting at, shooting at now? Oh, another scorpion's turned up. I'll give you 10 out of 10 for bravery, but 0 out of 10 for execution, guys, you know. If you run off again now, they're gonna run off again. Reduce damage from rounds by 15%. Look, there's looting to be done. What? There just no more. Next, you're gonna be fighting with death claws, and I'm going to protect you from death claws. And just stop. You're gonna get yourselves killed. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but you're gonna get yourselves killed. No, it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing. You're innocent. You might have different views to me, but you are still innocent. Right. Listen to me. No more hub. No more attacking red scorpions. No more head-butting blood. No more. Alright.
There it is. Try to stay quiet.
Hey. You're more experienced at fighting than we are. How should we do this?
You just wait here. I'll do it all.
You must be very confident in your skills. It's your decision. We'll wait until you've killed most of them.
It's not that I'm confident in my skills, it's that I'm lacking confidence in your skills. I think it's more the correct analogy of the situation.
This belongs in the garbage can, yes?
Curie, stop being cheeky. Come on, let's go. We're going to make our way in there. We best go the proper route because park medallions. I'm carrying too much apparently. I'm over encumbered. Okay, I can't shoot him. Curie. Just... I happen to know this one always works. Yeah, look, he always gets it. Yes. What a shit. Yep. Curie.
What?
Thank you. Is there anything else I can give her that's... Oh yeah, herbologist outfit. And 2 more space suits. There we go, that'll do. Commie whacker. Perfectly preserved pie. See, it works every time, that one. So there's no skill in it whatsoever, really. Right, we shall clear the rest of this place out, and then the herbologist can come along. Two more star cores needed. Plus 25% combat knife and switchblade damage. Which is very helpful for using throat slicer.
Sweet.
Just stand behind me, Curie, you won't suffer damage.
Many of the basement parts can be found here.
Oh, I suppose you're still robotically on the inside, but no, I don't know how you would fix a synth like you if you got injured. I think you just have to wait naturally. I didn't mean to pick him up there and shake him about. Purely accidental. About time you turned up, mate. What do I pay you for? Am I still under the effects of a Nuka-Cola? Yep. That lasts for quite some time, that Nuka-Cola. Which means I can then... Every kill we're getting... Right, what was Curie? Where are we going? Oh, we're still going in here. Okay. Legendary Annihilator Centribot Mark II. Prepare to meet.
Hostile detected.
I'd say that weapons test proved successful. 40% less action point cost on a VATS enhanced meat hook. Seriously, after all that. Well, anyway, Curie, I think that was worth doing now. Aha! We've made it. Oh, they're all running in now. Here they come. The wonderful herbologists.
Hey there. We'll talk in a minute. First, I must address the faithful. I am the spoken hub support me.
We fought a great battle today. A battle we could not have won without our newest member. It came with a steep price, though. We will mourn Tula's passing. May she join us with the Sky Father. But our work is not done yet. Taking the spaceship is not enough. It must be made to fly again. It must be ready to take us to our destiny. Soon you will earn the greatest reward Herbology has to offer. For now, rest and celebrate. You have earned it.
I'd like to know what wonderful things they've done apart from run crazily at lots of creatures and cause me lots of aggro. But anyway, and great battles they've won. Pretty sure it was me and Curie that did everything.
Hey, what a glorious battle. You were magnificent. Too bad about Tula.
She died so young before she could fully realize her true potential through hubology. I promised you a payment. This gun was passed down from the hub himself. Take great care with it.
Critical shots do double damage and the critical meter fills 15% faster. Very nice indeed. The hub's alien blaster.
I need your help for one last thing. I need to get that spaceship powered up again, but we don't have any fusion cores. I have some extra ammo for the hub's gun that I can give you if you succeed.
You have to listen to me. The spaceship is just a carnival ride. You can't make it fly.
The Starfather has promised me that it will work. It may look like a thing of make-believe, but we will make it work with the Starfather's blessing. So will you at least get the power running?
I'll be glad to help.
Good. Once you get it powered up, we can work on making it space-worthy.
Broken. Heads up.
Here's what I have on me.
Heads up.
Do you need something from me? Trade is good.
Just realised I gave him my whiskey when I wanted to drink it. Where's she gone now? The hubologist woman. You know, I'm gonna get my power armor and go and talk to her that way.
Be careful. If the fusion on the reactor comes,
There's no power core. Don't worry, I didn't have a fusion core in. There's no way I could have irradiate me then.
hazardous to your health.
Now let's try again, shall we, Curie? Where's she gone then, the hubologist woman? Why have you all run off? I thought you'd stay here and... So I've got it all working again.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Okay, there's one I missed by the looks of it. Let's
Hostile target identified. Do not be alarmed. Law and order will be restored shortly.
is that stuck inside the... Yeah, it's stuck inside the scenery. Well done, Bethesda. I've taken to hanging out in here. Alright. Oh, she's up there, is she? Oh no. Right, that's what I need, is it, to get it up and running. Search we like. Oh no. Right, let's Is she coming back? I believe she's coming back. Oh yeah, she's here.
Hi. The lights! It's amazing. You've done it. Into the spaceship, everyone. We need to run a test of the system. Come inside with us and turn it on. You'll see that the Hub's prophecy is true.
Ultimate UFO, it's called. Are you ready? You all ready? Curie, are you in place? No, you're not even here. Curie's not even here.
By the Hub, it's working!
Visions. I'm seeing visions.
I think I'm gonna puke.
It worked! It actually worked! We couldn't have done it without you. Here is the ammo I promised you, as thanks for helping us to advance the Hub's grand plan. We have a few months of work to do to prepare for our journey. Maybe more. When the time comes, we'll get a message to you to join us. We are forever in your debt. Without you, we would not be on the path to redemption.
I really wanted to be able to start it with Curio there. Just doing it. Curie, come on. She's acting like she's been on the ride afterwards. You weren't even there. You stayed outside because you're not completely off your rocker. I like that. We'll get a message to you when we start the... When... How? I'll wait for this message. Don't you worry. Now things are going to get a little bit more serious, I guess.
You look quite dashing in that.
back to Fizztop Grill. And no. Laugh out loud. Damn crazy people. I think they're brilliant. The herbologists. Good value. Definitely. Good for a chuckle every now and then. So, we are going to talk to Gage. I think, yeah. Sorry, I'm just thinking about something. But, yeah. I wonder how many, how close I am to getting that Nuka World. And I've got to mix 20 different flavours of Nuka World. So there's obviously Nuka recipes I've not got. But, well, we'll deal with that at a later date. I've got a build here anyway. I've never done a build here right. Curie. Here. Okay, let's empty you of all your
Look alive.
of all the rubbish you're carrying. Let's top your ammo up a little bit. Junk. Let's take it all. There's still that power armor I left out in the near where we fought the gunners a fair few episodes ago. How about just metal right arm, space costume, helmet. Yeah, okay.
Your assistance.
All this junk we've picked up, just tons of rubbish. And I'm not even collecting like avidly. But still end up with lots of things. Herbologist outfit. Hunter's metal right arm and trying to seriously lighten the load a little bit, but it's all these tons of Nuka stuff we've got. Perfectly preserved pie. Not too bad. We're knocking a little bit off the weight limit. Right. Sunrise. Good.
Look alive.
What do you want?
I want you.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I'll be damned. You actually did it. Nuka World is ours. All of it.
Why are you acting surprised?
Hey, no disrespect, boss. You've just gotta understand, we ain't ever been on ground this solid before. Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
Aiming pretty high, aren't you, Gage? Why stop there? Why not take over the moon while we're at it?
Nah, the little green men can keep that one. Taking back Nuka World is a big friggin' deal, no question. But it can't be the end of things. Needs to be a beginning. These bunch of savages need a goal, something to focus on. If they ain't got it, they'll wind up turning on each other. In an operation this big, we're gonna need more of, well, everything. Nobody's gonna hand it to us. We need to take it. The Commonwealth has a ton of shitty little settlements that could be put to better use. Don't you think?
See, I just always said I would go with the sarcastic option, but here, that might not be the best way forward, and it might not fit what, yeah, I need to achieve,
boss,
so,
we're talking here.
yeah.
You sure that's wise? We just got this place back on its feet.
Do you think it's wise to watch the gangs tear each other to pieces, fighting over what's left of this place? Of course you don't. So let's focus on avoiding that. We don't gotta rush into this headlong. We take it slow. Be smart about it. If we're aiming to grab a piece of the Commonwealth, it's going to take the right contacts and a lot of muscle. Right? I say we go have ourselves a chat with Shank. He's the point man for everything entering and leaving Nuka World. He floated this idea before. Been itching to talk to you ever since you took over. So I bet he's got a good idea of where to start. He's in charge of the caravan, so odds are you can find him somewhere near the marketplace.
Forget it, Gage. I'm not taking advice from anyone but you.
Oh, for the love of... After how far we've gotten, do you really think I'd steer you wrong? Just head over and talk to the guy. He'll back up what I'm saying about the Commonwealth. And while you're doing that, I've already got the gangs working on getting Nuka World's power plant up and running. It's about time we shed some real light around here and let people know we mean serious business. Oh, and if you want my advice, or if you want me to tag along, you've got it.
Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught. Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
Dixie, of course. So you know it's gonna be fun.
Pass. I love Dixie, but the last time I went out with her, I had enough fun to last 2 lifetimes. I'm still finding joy under my pants. Wouldn't hurt to tip the scales a little in our favor, you know?
Operators on top. Just like you should.
Hi there! If you have any questions about Nuka World, I'd be delighted to answer.
Well, look who it is.
Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you're standing here, well, I suppose Gage figured you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
And what makes you think I've been convinced?
Well, if you aren't yet, you sure as hell should be. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
If I'm gonna do this, I don't want to hurt people.
No fun in that. But look, you're the overboss. You decide you want to sweet-talk the poor sods we're gonna be dealing with instead of filling them full of lead? That's up to you. But I can't change the fact that you're gonna have to run some people out of their homes so we can give them to the gangs. No one said being boss was gonna be easy. Now, you just say if this is something you're ready to move on.
Let's discuss this later.
Up to you, boss. I'm not going anywhere.
Do you need... Need something from me?
I'm so glad I looked at Curie then. Just, what the heck were you doing, Curie? Right. I think it's pretty obvious that Meg's decision, and so we're going to go and talk to someone else. I check that Nuka-Cola thing every time I come through here. I don't know why I keep checking them, because I've checked them once, so...
Leaving us hanging? It ain't exactly.
Aha!
Is this world sensing? This world above on is very confusing.
Just thought, is there a mixing station nearby? Mixing. Mix. And you're back in a bit. Oh, well, it's about to get very interesting. But yeah, okay. It's about to get very interesting. Needs help in 76. You should have it on. You should be playing 76 and then watch it on your PC or something. This what I'm about to do is pivotal.
Mags, William, and Lizzie. All you have to do is hear us speak to know they weren't.
Come on, you know our side has
But yeah, no worries, lost. See in a bit.
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close.
Okay. looking for a mixing station. I'm pretty sure there's one in our...
Need something, boss?
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others.
Okay, there's no... Just looking for a nuke station. Perhaps mix up some extra Nuka-Cola mixes.
That last one died too fast.
Okay. Do you know what? If there's any mixing stations, I see them. I see them, but
So, boss, will we be reaping any rewards?
yeah, you're going to be reaping some rewards. Don't you worry.
Well, well, well. Fancy meeting you out here. Oh, boss.
Hey. I got a little something you'd be perfect for.
Yeah, no.
Don't think I won't remember this.
Lucky shot! Give me that. Ah, shit!
Time for vengeance. Some of your success gone. Hidden threat detected.
Things have gone from bad to totally screwed. Our new overboss has turned on us and has been wiping out raiders left and right. The rest of you want to try and fight her? Go right ahead. As for me, I'm getting the hell out of here. Consider this your official notice that Raider Radio is off the damn air forever.
I had to try. Well, I think I might take that approach again, but stay up the top this time and not come right down. Getting out there is really tough, so but we are going to stick with that frame of mind and that route because I'm not taking them back to the Commonwealth with me.
Come on, you know our side has the most fun.
Well, well, well. Fancy meeting you out here. Overboss. We were just debating which of these little lambs to bleed first. But since you're here, maybe you'd like the honor.
Does it really matter?
Of course it matters. One of these lucky fellows gets the privilege of watching the other die first.
Let them live. We could use more workers in Nuka World.
Oh, come on! All right, but that doesn't mean I can't bleed him just a little. You heard the boss. We can't kill him.
Nisha seems to think you could make a difference. But for better, worse.
Combat again.
Just when I was getting bored.
Lucky shot. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Lucky shot. Lucky shot. I'll give you that. Shit. Shit. I'll give you that one. Killing you is going to make my day. Lucky shot.
This was a real...
Hey! Help! I love it when they play hard to get. Let's finish this!
One of three. That's the thing. That's one of three. So I'm going to quickly restock, take some ammunition, a few bits off them, any nuka products, and then we're going to get going. Yeah, Curie and I have taken a battering already, but who cares? We're just getting started, really. I'm just checking that I've got enough time. I've got about 40 minutes to finish them, so I should do that. But yeah, I thought that bit where Nerd Rage kicked in, I was just like, I thought I was a goner there, and I started flying using jetpack. I thought best technique. Right, where's that? Yeah, we killed that one in here, and there's some ammo in here as well. We're going to need those frag grenades. I want to take the unique Disciples helmets. I knew after fighting Nisha a bit, I knew that Savoy, or whatever his name is, I knew he was tough. Dixie was, yeah, Dixie's not so much, but Savoy, I remember from last time, the first time I ever played the game, he is, well, yeah, you saw, he was a tasty bit of work, so, but it doesn't pay to be a raider, put it that way. Not today, anyway. Nuka-Cola Orange. Nisha's holotape, so we'll have a listen to that as well. And look, she looks like a pretty normal person afterwards. Disciple's Cutlass. Is that a... I thought it was a unique weapon, but it's not. What's he look like? Yeah. Let's listen to Nisha's holotape before we move on. Sledge is dead. Hang on, this is all about her. We'll read this some other time. Yeah, all about Nisha. Perhaps why she...
May I be of assistance? Are you giving me a present?
No, I'm giving you some stuff to carry because I can't carry it. It's as simple as that, especially after my legs got taken out. One of my legs got damaged. I'm still over encumbered. Okay, is there anything I can take that's gonna help me?
Hey, here's what I have on me.
I have a cunning plan. All the Nuka that I'm not using, Nuka Berry. Is that a mixed up one? Yeah, it is. Nuka Buzz. Nuka Cherry is an original. Dark's an original. Orange is an original. Quantum, I'd like to keep. I'll give her 10 of those. Quartz is an original. Victory's an original. Wild's an original. Fancy Grape's an original. Fancy, these are all mixes. Yeah. What's Fancy do? Oh, 100 hit points and 100 rads. AP, sorry. Where's Dixie? Dixie. Did you notice that disciple climbed through the wall? One of them actually climbed through the wall at one point. I was like, what? How? Tickets, please. Thank you. Where's Dixie? Dixie, Dixie, Dixie. Where's that? No, that's not Dixie. Oh, there she is. She's under there. She's got blown. I can't get to Dixie. Yes, can. Dixie doesn't look like I imagined her. I always imagined her to have dark hair, not blonde. Right. Phase 2. Yeah, in fact, Nisha looked more like I thought Dixie looked. And Dixie looked like Nisha. I would have thought Nisha looked. But shows you how wrong you could be. I think Nisha's holotape is to try and convince you that you were perhaps wrong to kill her and there was a reason she's the way she is. But, no. I still think we made the right choice. So.
Something's up. You're mine. You don't.
Variety of injuries.
Enemy detected. Vital organs.
Over encumbered being the usual problem. Only by 6 though, so hang on, we could take some whiskey, we'll be okay.
Hope you're enjoying it.
I want to take some of the armor with me, but is it worth it if we're going to be over encumbered all the time? They're pretty nice sniper rifles as well. Okay, now they're trying to use my tactics. I wonder if I can buy the stuff afterwards, the operator's stuff. I suppose you can still find it, like legendary versions. That's nothing that amazing. They're quite unique though. And we found one of those, didn't we? Yeah, I'll pick them up some other time. It's a bit frustrating. Hate being over encumbered, yeah. Hey, hang on, we got to level up. Strong back, or more resistance to damage, or more damage to Black Widow, more damage to opposition, or I don't know. See, that I can run a little bit with my AP. But then I'm using AP, and I don't like using AP really, if need be. Better criticals? More bloody mess? 10% damage in conflict? Damage in combat? See, I want to get that up to the next one, and then get critical banker. Oh, let's go for it. Let's go. Right, okay. What the heck? We lost one. You're going to lose another few.
Oh, there is to be fighting. Well, what? Hey! Engaging defensive countermeasures. Danger detected. Catch my breath! I am equipped with defensive.
I don't have all day.
Damn it, indeed. I just ran out of, like, ordnance. I was like, hang on, I've got no grenades. I was going to chuck a grenade and run back in the hill under the cover of the explosive, but no, I just didn't have any.
Well.
Okay.
tendencies. It is a creature life expectancy.
I don't believe it. Honestly, I don't believe that Curie... I was constantly trying to move around her. She was constantly moving in front of me. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Just... And then I couldn't... She actually saved Lizzie, who killed me in the end. Oh. Always the last one. God, just gonna get them. And then I'm gonna go back and repair my power armor before I take on the pack. It's the last one though. Just can't take them down. And I should have had them there. I mean, you just kept pulling stim packs out constantly.
Hey, get back here and fight.
Come on. What the?
fired it away from me. But that's the only course of action I can see is to use nukes on them. But because they deserve nuking in the style of this playthrough.
Well, what have we here?
You hiding on me?
This won't take long.
Just!
What the?
Nothing left of you when I'm done. You're dead. You're dead. He'll pay for that. Don't have all day. Damn it! Whole lot less of that.
Woohoo! About time. This route seems difficult. Oh yes, but fun. It was those multiple grenades that she chucked out. That's what was causing me real aggro. We'll go back and repair our armor, and then oh, I was trying to turn my light on, Curie, but yeah.
Have you found something interesting?
Yep, a fancy suit. We'll come back and look at all the terminals some other time. We just got. In fact, I don't think I've got enough time to kill Mason, so I'm going to have to leave that for the next stream, which is tonight. Talk about leaving it on a cliffhanger. So that'll be about 8:30, 9 o'clock time. Any time between then and start. UK time. For people wondering. And if you want to know when exactly when I go live, then subscribe and hit the notification button. Okay, so we've got some bits to... I would put my light on, but... Oh yeah, let's listen to these, because these are very telling.
Mother, it's Max. Thank you so much for your tape. It kept William, Lizzie, and I very entertained during our time in the holding cell. We found the part about refusing us our inheritance particularly amusing. Because that money is ours. Years we spent under your thumb, trying to be the perfect little dolls you always wanted. Both have the scars to prove it. So if you think we didn't earn every cap that's due to us, then you're even dumber than I thought. We're coming for those caps, and there's nothing you can do to stop us.
Maggie, it's your mother. I want you to know your father and we take no pleasure in this decision. But at this point, we don't have a choice. You and Bill have dragged the Black name through the muck for the last time. What they say you two and that Wyeth girl did to those classmates of yours, true or not, defending you both again and again, it's gotten to the point we can barely do business in this town anymore. You two have cost us so much. And are you repentant? Are you sorry? Of course not. Well, we are through defending you. You're going to accept the exile the town demands. You're going to leave Diamond City for good. And you will never, ever see another cap from your father or I again. You had every chance in the world to make this right, Maggie. Well, we are done giving you chances.
I just hope I've got enough to repair my power armor, because otherwise I'm going to have to... Well, I don't think I can fast travel out of here. I might be able to, but I don't really want to. It kind of break the immersion of what's happening. So, in fact, I'm kind of thinking there might be some resistance as we step out here, which, well, you know, it's not great. Yeah. I'm collecting all stuff for sort of settlers, and I've never seen heavy operators armor. I don't know whether that's exclusive to William, so I grabbed that as well, but consequently I'm over encumbered, so I'm gonna have to limp back to Fishtop Mountain and repair my power armor on the power armor frame, and then carry on later. But yeah, we'll see if we can get back there. I'm kind of half expecting there to be tons of operators outside that are none too pleased with me at the moment. But if it's clear, then there's one over there. Yeah. I'm not going to count my blessings before they hatch, but I think we're safe. Oh, I've got no jetpack now. As I'm just in a frame. Well, Meg, I think you've certainly earned your legendary status today. If Preston doesn't look up to you now, then he never will. So slow, yeah. It's fine. I just want to see if I can fix my... I need steel, aluminum, plastic and circuitry. Right, there is a real quick way to do this in the situation that I'm in at the moment. And it involves slowly walking around, but I'm going to need to fix Cury's power armor as well for the last fight. Right, let's get all this stuff in pronto. Preston better think you're a damn hero. Yeah. That was really tough, but there was 3 of them in there. I'm trying to think. With Mason, there'll just be him mainly. I don't think there'll be anyone else. I just said Mason, didn't I? My dog sort of woken up and looked at me. Not you, Mason. The other Mason. The evil Mason. That thinks sticking collars on people, etc. is fine. God, I was a part of that, but anyway. Semantics, you know. Let's gloss over that. Right, that'll do. Right.
These appear worthless.
They appear worthless, but they're going to fix our armor, so just, you know, relax. This is where Bethesda banned me for having too many items on my person at any one time.
Maybe we can leave that behind.
I should change out the spacesuit, really, shouldn't I? It's extra. Well, because it's raining, in case it thunders, in case there's a storm coming. Right. Yeah, wearing a spacesuit helmet doesn't really help, and it weighs a lot. I mean, it's got good protection should I goodish protection, but it's weight, isn't it? So let's quickly get a black cowboy hat. I need a cowboy. Is there a cowboy outfit that's goes with that? It'd be appropriate to wear a cowboy outfit that, as I clean up the I've got loads of stuff now. XO1 helmet and torso. Okay. Yeah. I could wear a Western duster. That weighs 3. That's a lot. That weighs 5 though. I mean, that's 5. That's a lot. Anything weighs less than that. I don't know what I'm worrying about the cost, the weight of things. No, what did I do there? I picked up a 10mm auto. Anyway. 76 is down. Oh yeah, it's for the updates, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I've got to go and grab my boys anyway, so I must really end there instead of trying to find appropriate clothing to wear for the final battle that we're going to have this evening. Okay. We need to sort out Curie's cost power armor as well, big time, because she is looking a bit wrecked. But I'll go and get the boys, so I'll disappear off. Thanks for being here, as always, and I'll catch you all tonight when I finish the rest of the pack and clean this town up a little bit. As best we can anyway. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.